Yo, mud up everyone. Today I'm going to show you an marksman hero called Layla. Let's get this chick a little gun booby shake. For the emblem I highly suggest use marksman emblem, but you can do the other ways. Example, if you are still low level or just might hasn't still unlock the marksman emblem, just choose the basic emblem like physical or maybe assassins. For the build I highly recommend use this. This the only a safety starter for some of you who still don't know right setting on any conditions. Well, it's for the noobs, of course. Let me explain. For the first build setting is most likely the common one in any conditions. If you meet enemy that not having many tanky heroes, then use this. And the second build is for the tanky and high HP heroes on. Enemy consist of 2 or 3 tank or mostly fighters, then use this. And for the third one, well, your choice. Yeah, like always, if you have a build that kicking on your gamma playstyle, then suit yourself up. For the spell just use flicker or purify. Now flicker is for the general standard and purify is for countering heroes with having a lot of stun skills and other if you meet a lot of. For the combo, well, now most of you already know the thing, this hero is zero mechanics. Even in the beginning of your womb birth she's the first hero that you're using on tutorial. If you still don't know the combo, well, y'all seriously have mental issue. Hurry, go to rehab right. Dank. Now, anyway, just do the ult. If the enemy is low HP, and always direct your first skill in case some of your shot miss, like your IQ. For soloing or Sidelaner, just like any typical marksman, that depends on item management and DPS scaling. I highly suggest you pick on gold lane, where you can start form of gold to fast getting items and maximum your DPS and potential damage. It's not the best if you try ganking or doing some war on the first start of the game. And the only area skill that Layla have is her second skill and ult. Nothing much after that. Also depends which heroes lanes you dealing with. Mostly in gold lane or marksman lane is consist of any marksman too. Just try be more careful, the situations might changes on anywhere. For farming, well, it's not good enough, but it's not bad either. Depends on the situations. If you teaming up with your friends it can be worth it, but if you play solo just don't. Really, if the enemy is trying to root or disturbing your farming, will entirely bad to amounts of your gold and XP and early benefits to late game. So I highly not suggesting if you doing this on solo, unless if you teaming up with your friends or group. So there's probably other options. For supporting or well, no, just don't.
No! God, please, no!
In the early game stage. So in the early you just a chick carrying around a Nerf gun with a big breast on. But based on this gamma play I play as Sidelaner on the gold lane. But if you play as jungler, just do like normal jungler, defarm and objective. At this rate you basically just stay on your lane until you gain 2 to 3 items. You can do both by last hit minions or you being freeze lane by the enemy. Just call for backup like your support or tank to helping you until you reach in the mid game. But if there's no reinforcement or your team being ignorance, I highly suggest you just play safely by spam your first skill to minions. And keep in mind, try aware of ambush from foes like jungler or mid laner. In the mid game stage, if the situations is winning on your side, like you dominated your lane in gold, then you can help your teammates. You can straightly just push if the enemy hasn't been around, or you can help on mid lane where the war start. Simply just do whatever at this stage, just don't blunder or being annihilated. But if the situations is wrong and losing, I'd think the best option at this rate, just defend until late game where you gain full items and level. Just stick to your tank or support where may be the safest spot. In the late game stage, if you winning side, just do same methods like I explained in the mid game stage, but this time, Layla already gain her power spike and super saiyan, which all you can do is just spam her first skill and basic attacks. You can also end game like takedown lord or pushing the towers. If you on losing side, there's slightly chance that you can come back in some momentum. All you have to is just stick with teammates and always on back line, don't engage a gank or war, and just keep eye on the map and enemy assassins. Also keep clear the minions in case some of your team open the field and then got momentum. Eventually you can give some heavy damage in clearing the rest of targets. Overall, Layla is squishy marksman and just a normal typical marksman that depends on stage and items management. After all, this hero is just suitable for newcomers out there who don't really know much about any hero's mechanics, but still learning step by step. Now let's go to the point. Is this worth it on ranked games pushing hero? Likewise, it's might helping you in the low tier, like going from warrior to grandmaster. After that it doesn't help you much. I personally doesn't use it often. Well, mostly my team got toxic, of course, around mythic ego, since this hero is for the beginner's guide that rarely into the meta, but always off the meta standard. One more things, Layla doesn't have any escape skill. Even her first skill gives some decent movement speed, but still that isn't enough if you countering an assassin that has fast roaming skills or spammable dash skills such as Lancelot, all in, who can outrun and butcher you a lot, but it's worth a shot if you teaming up with your friends or squad where pretty much comes handy. Anyway, that's all I can say. Thanks for watching and have a nice Wednesday. Defeat.